Hello students. So here we are going to discuss some sentences according to direction. So first sentence is that grammatical changes we have to do like according to direction. So first sentence is he kept us waiting, change the voice. I don't think so that it's a very basic actually. So I think that you have enough knowledge about the basic, but then I'm repeating. When you change the voice, so that active and passive. For active and passive, you just have to remember five thumb rules in your mind. First is that you just, whenever you come across with a new sentence, you just have to underline subject, verb and object, and rest of the sentence will be copied as it is, so you don't bother. Your major concern is find out the subject, verb and object, right? And then for example, in this sentence, he kept us waiting for long time when I was in the market. Whatever is written, your concern is he kept us, and rest of the part will be copied as it is. So then why? Because he is the subject, kept is the verb, main verb, and us is an object, right? How it will change? First rule says that first you have to exchange the place of subject and object. So and then number two, you just have to you just have to add one helping verb out of 8. However, helping verbs are 24, but you don't remember here. You just have to remember 8 helping verbs is, am, are, was, were, be, being, been. Out of these 8, you just have to pick up one. Always, whenever, wherever, which kind of sentence you are changing, two changes always take place. First, add one helping verb, these out of 8, and number 2, use past participle form of base verb or helping verb, base verb or main verb, right? So just take care that these two changes always take place when we do active to passive, right? So that's the second rule, that helping verb is to be added. Number 3, that's a main verb, third form of main verb or part participle of main verb will be taken. Number 4, by is not always in all the cases, but I tell you later. And then that's a yes, fifth change is optional. Why? Because sometime fifth change, because when sentence start with the noun, then there is no change. Noun cannot be changed, but pronoun is always changed. Why? Because subjective pronoun means pronouns which are used as a subject are different from the pronoun which are used as an object. So that is why when sentence start with pronoun, then fifth position, fifth change always important, right? So let us see. He kept us. He is the subject and kept is verb, and us is an object. But here kept, every in all grammar, verb is very 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 important. So please take care, and I have made I have made a video on it. That's a verbs, how verbs are very important. So please take care and read more and more verbs and different forms of verb. So here which form of verb is given? That's a second form, right? Not third form. How? Because keep, kept and kept. So how would you find out that's a second form, or because second and third form is same. So please, before for finding the form, you just have to keep in mind that before, if two forms are same, like keep, kept, play, played, right? These are the sometime second and third form of the verb is same. So how would you recognize whether it's a second form or third form? For second form, you just have to remember that that is directly, that will be used directly. And if third form is there, before third form there will be one helping verb, right? That will be the third form. So later I am going to tell. So answer is given here. We were kept waiting by him. So why, what's the changes? Changes are us becomes we, and were I told you. First rule is that you just have to change the place. Us becomes we, And second change is that helping verb out of 8. So here were according to sentence. So were, you have chosen were, and then kept is the third form, not second form, third form, because second and third form is same. Then waiting, waiting is gerundial form. So how, why waiting is waiting, I tell you later. Then fourth change is by, and fifth change is he becomes him, because he is subjective pronoun and him is an objective pronoun. Us is objective pronoun and we is subjective pronoun. So you must have noticed two changes: he becomes him and us becomes we, right? So answer will be, we were kept waiting by him, right? Without helping verb, if ing form is used, that is called gerundial. So I am going to make one video on gerundial form, but later. Now moving to next. 10 miles are a long distance and instruction is correct the sentence. 10 miles. 10 miles is not number 10. 10 miles actually is used here as a unit, and that is why it will be followed by singular verb. That's a subject verb agreement problem, again very important part of the grammar. So that's a 10 miles is, not are. Why? Because 10 miles is used here as a unit. So answer will be 10 miles is a long distance. Now moving to third one. The woman said to, right? Today only I have made one video on it, said to, right? So that's a narration actually. Rewrite the sentence into indirect narration. So narration and voice is very important. And for narration, you just have to notice two things in previous part. Here, who said to whom wala, right? So the woman said to him. So the woman is one person and him is another person. So there are two person. Who is telling to whom or who is saying to whom, that's very important. So that the said and tell confusion is, that's when, why this sentence the woman tell to him? No, said to him becomes told, right? So the woman said to him, that is the first part. May God bless you. Here again you have to focus on the form of the verb, and that is second form said, right? So what's the answer? The woman prayed. Said to becomes prayed. Why? Because this is a prayer. May God bless you, right? So you have to find out as per your wisdom, as per your knowledge, as per your appropriate verb you have to find out. So it will be changed, it will be replaced. What is said to will be replaced and it will be prayed. The woman prayed, not to, prayed that. Now inverted comma will be removed, and comma will be removed, right? And it becomes that God, not may, because prayer is may. So God might, God, G should be capital here, because here also capital is written. Please take care here, that's a mistake in this sheet. And then might is correct, because second form of may is might. Then bless, you know that that's a model, and model is followed by always a first form of verb. So bless and not me, here mistake. And that is why I request you, I used to request many students that don't believe 100% in these kind of material, online material. Many mistakes I have found. So please take care when you read, and then when you make notes, so please cross check and don't rely on 100%. And then if you have any doubt, ask to your teacher, right? So here mistake is that, who is telling to whom? The woman said to him, not said to me. And that is why God bless him. So that is, answer is that the woman prayed that God bless him, not God bless me. How me subject can be changed? Said to him, God bless him, right? So the woman prayed that God bless him. God might bless him. This way answer, it's not me, it's him, right? Now next, you may go home when you have finished, right? So adverb clause. So I have taken adverb clause for you, but before proceeding I would like to tell you that here you just have notice that no fourth answer is not given. They have just jumped into fifth one. So that's a fourth I'm telling you. You have go home when you have finished, right? When you have finished, pick out the adverb clause. So that is adverb clause is when you have finished. And I would like to tell you that uh, what's the adverb clause. So please see here, adverb clause. Clause is that adverb clause always meet three requirements. First, adverb clause always contains subject and verb. Clause always contains subject and verb. Number two, adverb clause contains subordinate conjunction. I am telling you subordinate conjunction. And third is that adverb clause always reply who reply. I'm telling you that adverb clause always reply when, why, how, where, right? So here please take care, right? Okay, now here answer I have already told you when you have finished, but as I'm telling you what is adverb clause. So clause and phrase difference is that phrase does not contain verb but clause contains verb. Please take care. Number two, subordinate clause means one is main clause, dependent or independent. In this sentence, half of the sentence you may go home is dependent clause, because if you cut from when, then it is making sense. You may go home, it's a complete sentence. But when you have finished, that's a condition. When is means subordinate clause. Here is that is the when you have finished. And what they adverbial clause give answer why, how, when you get answer when means time, right? So when you have finished, that's the adverb clause. And second answer is that going is a verb, right? Going is a verb. And this is the phrase when you have finished. That is the clause, sorry, subordinate clause is used for going, go. These whole words have been used for go, and then go is verb. And the group of words or words which is used for the verb is called adverb, right? And that's why this clause when you have finished is the adverbial clause or adverb clause, right? Okay, now next one. He was so tired that he could not do anything. Rewrite the sentence to and to using to and to. The yes answer is given here. He was too tired to. He was so will be replaced by to. To is very. He was too tired to, right, to do anything, right? So he was too tired to do. That he could not will be replaced, will be cut, and he was too tired to do anything, right? So that he could not, it's all will be disappeared, and answer will be he was too tired to do anything will be this the answer. Now next one, he does his duty well, change into negative. Now he does not. Now does not is used for use as a helping verb. So he does not. Now you just have to add again main verb do. He does not do his duty well. Does not is used as an auxiliary or as a helping verb. So he does not do, and then does not, then do his work well. Negative sentence, for negative sentence, if not cannot be used directly, so does not, right? Because singular, that's a person is, he is a singular, so he does not. And what? Do. Here you have noticed he does. Why? Because it's a positive sentence and negative sentence does not. But for main verb you have to same does form will be changed to do, and then he does not do his duty well, right? Last sentence, I live in Bhopal, MP. Frame the question, right? So that's a questions are framed with two two um, two words. First is that's a WH, who, whom, why, where, when, how, right? How also come here in this, that is called WH words. So questions are framed with the help of WH words, which are known as descriptive answers or descriptive question. Why? Because if you frame with WH word, then you have to explain. For example, where are you going? So that you have to reply, I am going to college, right? When would you come? Then I will come by 9 o'clock, right? Then which is your house? This is my house. So all WH question means you have to explain or describe the answer. But there are another word list by which you frame the question, that is called helping verbs. So then when question is framed with the helping verbs, then that is called yes no answer, because you just say yes or no. How? Are you coming with me? No, right? Have you submitted your assignment? Yes. Will you go to market today? No. So all these helping verbs are a question. When question is framed with the helping verbs, then that is called a yes no question, right? And when a question is framed with the help of WH words, then you have to describe, that is called descriptive question. Now come here, I live in Bhopal, MP. So here actually helping verb is hidden. Why? Because mi, right? So M is the, in whole grammar, M is exclusively used with I and in present tense. So I live, and live is present tense. So for present tense you have to pick up the present tense verb which will suit to I. So what is the helping verb? That is M only. M, I live in Bhopal. That is the question. So when you put helping verb in front, it becomes question. For example, suppose this sentence may be like, I lived in Bhopal, MP. Then answer will be changed. Did I live in Bhopal, MP? Because lived is past tense, right? And this way questions are framed. So question framing is also an art, and I have already made that slideshow, so you can see it. And I would like to listen you. Please reply, and wherever you have confusion, you can ask anytime. You can note down my number, 79999 4 times 43221, right? So you can contact me. Thank you so much. God bless you.